Alright. Let's get into things, shall we? Okay. Oh, shit. So, there we go. Welcome in, lads. Congratulations, Gianni, getting in first. Hell yeah, dude. Goodness me. How are you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. Hang on, let me have a think. What do I have to do? How are you? Hey, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Goodness me. What have I done with this game in the meantime? I've had a play around. Had a play around with the game a bit. Done a lot of training with Benedict. I will admit that right off the bat. Figured out picked up the super. Make friendship charge up faster. Trained up No a bit. Picked up some new moves as well. Thunderbolt, Light Screen. Planning to pick up some other ones later, but for now that will do very nicely. Ooh, Dennis. Just being absolutely legendary. Fixed up Georgian's moveset. Not gonna lie, there's only one other move that I would want on George at the moment. Only one other move. Dude is so good, so fucking quick. Don't you hear well? Did you have cake yesterday? No, I made the fattest brownie you've ever seen. Alright, this Galactic Veilstone building. Cosmic energy for the win. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could harness that boundless energy? It would? But that is a very abstract idea. Hello, British man. Brownie's tasty too. Exactly. Ah, dear. This is going to be a very alcoholic thing to say. But have you ever had brownies with, what's it called? Baileys. The Baileys incorporated instead of, like, full milk. So good. So fucking good. Would recommend if you ever get the chance. That's my second favourite British going. Baileys. You've never heard of Baileys? It's an Irish cream liqueur. It is incredibly popular in the UK around Christmas. I don't drink. Fair enough. Oh yeah, it is a Irish cream. What's it called? It's labelled as Irish cream, but it is liquor. And it is very common nowadays with, like, some people have it in, like, hot chocolate, some people have it in... I think I've seen somebody use it in ice cream. But yeah, I'm doing all good, Arian. How are you doing, mates? Bollocks. Didn't want to be seen by him. We're the karate squads. I will strike a blow for love with my fist. Hiya, love. Thank you, boy. Oh dear. Fuck, if I close my... No, I have not. I should probably get that door. Benedict is not going to be able to get him. Fuck. Let me swap into... Who would be good for this? I don't really have anyone that would be too good for this. Shit. I suppose I'll go into No for the time being. Also, give me 1 second. Let me make sure that this door is actually good and properly closed. That's fine. Got diagnosed with severe anxiety and depression, so you know. I thought you were getting diagnosed with autism and ADHD. How do you go from there to there? Goodness me. Perfectly wonderful. I mean, that could be better. God damn. Yeah, it could be better. That admittedly could be a lot better, but it could probably be worse. Maybe. Oh no, why did I go to special defense? That's not gonna do anything again. Plus, doesn't Karate Chop break it? Not ADHD, dyslexia, my bad. Oh, my apologies, my guy. My apologies. Hang on, is my... My mother being right. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. But yeah, did you get checked for those as well? So, no, it seems a little bit odd that you've gone in with the idea of getting checked for autism and dyslexia, and then coming out with something very different. You know what I mean? Alright, come on, Dennis. Come on, oh no. Come on, Dennis. Well, that didn't happen yet. I was told I can continue with the diagnosis. Okay. So yeah, just thought I'd ask and see if that's happened already, is all. Do you know when you have your diagnosis planned, or is that sensitive info that shouldn't be let out? Okay, we are very close to leveling up Benedict, and if I'm not mistaken, Benedict should evolve soon. I think his friendship time, huh? Alright, come on, George. Come on, George. One more punch and it's all done. Nice. Well, I'll start again, but I'm not sure I will, because anxiety and depression are kind of more important. Yeah, I mean, those are things that you want to work on, admittedly. I mean, obviously, things that you want to work on. Because, admittedly, knowing if you have autism and dyslexia helps, but then not exactly going to, what's it called? Knowing that you have them isn't really going to, like, massively change anything. Because I doubt that you can just fix autism and dyslexia. Because I'm pretty sure those, like, aren't those, like, brain conditions or something like that? Something you're stuck with. But yeah, that's a fair enough point. And I do hope that you find yourself a way to, you know, get better from whatever's going on. You can't, they are permanent disability. Ah, yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. But yeah. Like, you can't cure those, so you might as well focus on the ones that you can, you know? Pokemon music is so chill. Honestly, a good chunk of my lo-fi mix is entirely Pokemon. Where am I supposed to be? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I do not blame you. Ah, yeah. Okay, might as well get this fella out of the way. With karate quads, I will strike a blow for hope with my fist. Hiya! Hope. Too much thrown at me today, I have no idea what I should do, so I'll take my time. It's alright, it's alright. I mean, it's the kind of thing that you do ideally want to take at your own pace. Don't try, like, you know, just don't force yourself into anything, you know what I mean? Because these things do take time, you know? Alright. Dennis, please don't die. Okay. Wait, hang on, swagger. Ooh, that might be just the buff we need. Okay, Dennis, if you can hit it with blind... Fuck's sake! You know what, we have such a bad habit in this game of absolutely skunking ourselves the minute we get confused. Yeah, you see what I mean? Oh, it was much worse in the previous game. Much worse in Pokemon... what was it? Pokemon Platinum. Not Platinum, Emerald. Oh, for God's sake, Dennis! 3 in a row! Oh my god, you're joking. The odds of that having happened. 1.25% chance of that having even occurred. That's bloody annoyed me. That is actually bloody annoyed me. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm seeing a psychiatrist? Seeing a psychiatrist, but not a psychologist who would be the one to give me diagnosis of dyslexia. Oh. So, you're basically being shown that there are the signs rather than the actual condition. A bit strange, a little bit strange. Alright, George. Go on, George. Alright, Flint for it. Come on, come on. Oh, almost in one. Well, I'm gonna have to make another trip to the Pokemon Center. Because this is not going as well as I'd like. Although George is getting close to evolving. Oh, hell yeah! Speaking of which... yeah. All we need to do now is find a shiny stone. And we can get ourselves a Togekiss. Let's see, Iron Island, Newtown Rock Climb, and... Oh no. The earliest location I can find one is Iron Island. Where, for context, that... Yay, evolution. Right, something that is worrying me, because I'm planning for Togekiss to be my flyer. And the earliest one in this game, the way to get Togekiss is through something called the Shiny Stone. The earliest one is here. The only other ways is if I get... The only way I can get it sooner is if I find a Pokemon with Pickup. And then run around like nobody's business. The only way to get here is to get to here. Which is the 6th gym. So I would have to beat this gym. And then this gym. I'd have to do all of that first. And then everything that comes in between. That's not gonna happen. Shiny Stone is way too late. Now, you can get one at the end of the Iron Island journey. It's just more so a pain because of the fact that it's, you know, so far away when by the time we get there, I'm pretty sure we'll have access to... we've already got 2 Pokemon that are fully evolved with Jolteon and Gyarados. And by the time we reach the next gym, we'll have Infernape. Heck, maybe even before then. Still not a Milotic. Oh, fuck Milotic. Milotic has 0 practicality in this game. It makes no sense to have it on the team. Not when Gyarados is, you know, right there. Alright. Fuck you, calculating clanker. Hey. It is called using simple logic, common sense. I would have hoped you were familiar. Also, damn bro, you really think I'm an AI? That over there. And we don't actually need Benedict to have the Soothe Bell anymore. So since it'll still be in the front, I'll give it the amulet coin. Since that way it will just increase the amount of money we get. Which I think that just makes sense. Then, hang on. I need to get to that punching bag. The only way to get there is through this guy. Oh wait, no. Oh, never mind. We've fucked it. Wait, have we? No, not quite. Okay, never mind. We have got it. So we need to break through that. Then I need to break through this one. The only way to do that is... wait. Push you. And then, can I push it this way? Oh, no, I've gone the wrong way around. I've done it wrong. I need it to go in a weird loop. Okay, take a left, go up, go around. No, I'm not, because we human have emotions, unlike your cold, hard piece of colorless metal you call the heart. Jesus, that's a bit far. And also, I'll have you know, motor oil has color. Or something like that, I don't know. I don't know where I'm fucking going with this, I'm gonna be honest. Calling it colorless. The very thing going into it has color, which would force the material to become colored. Can't believe you. What's the most drastic spike you remember in a game? Most drastic difficulty spike. Let me actually think that question through for a second. Because there are a couple I can think of. Most drastic difficulty spike. Out of games I've played? Let me have a look. Let me have a think. Currently having a look through my Steam library. Ooh, hang on a minute. This is a weird one because it's not required to beat the game. But I'd probably say Mario Odyssey when going from the Moon Kingdom to the dark side of the moon. The darker side of the moon. Although, are we talking about, excuse me, are we talking about parts of the game that you have to beat, or parts that you can just ignore if you want? Because, like, if we're talking about essential parts, then the difficulty spike I could literally mention could just be the Elden Ring DLC. Give an example for both. In terms of stuff that you don't have to do, I would probably... I mean, I've done both of these. I would argue either the Dark Souls 3 or the Elden Ring DLC. Purely since I know that I have spent much longer on Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring DLC than I have in the main game, at least when it comes to fighting the bosses. Because, like, I remember a couple of months ago, I remember when I was playing through the Elden Ring DLC a couple of months ago on my first run, there was a point where I stated that I missed Malenia. The hardest boss in the main game? Yeah, I missed her. Wished I could have fought her again. Hello. Thanatos, welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, but you don't have to do the DLC. Heck, I mean, you have to pay extra to get it, so you don't have to do it. So in terms of required content to beat the game, let me have a think. That's a good question. Alright, I've got one, but it's a very temporary spike. You know? Like, in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. In Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, there is a gym leader called Whitney, the third gym leader. She has two Pokemon. One of them is a Miltank, and is much stronger than anything that you can realistically come across that early in the game. You can't paralyze her on your first go because it has a Lum Berry. It will fix any status condition, meaning that if you want to give it a status condition at the start of the fight, you have to hit it twice. You also have that it can use Rollout. That move doesn't hit very hard on the first go, but it keeps going, and it multiplies in power. Sorry. If it keeps going properly, then it can one-shot any of your Pokemon after enough time. There is also the fact that, goodness me, what is it? I'm home now, Teehee, surprised my mom. Oh, hell yeah! How was your flight? How was your flight, mate? Oh yeah, you also have, let's see. You also have Milk Drink and the 2 Super Potions. Oh, goodness. Sorry, bit of pretzel stuck in the neck. I've got to the question because the game I'm playing was breezing through it before suddenly 80% of my attacks missed or get blocked. Ah, fair enough. Oh dear, this is not good. Hang on, how can I heal my Pokemon up? Oh dear. Oh shit! Drink, you awesome bastard. That might have fixed it. Ah, dear. You know what? I actually might need to increase. Are we doing this again? Oh, fuck off. No. Because this happened. Oh, hell yeah. Well done. 15 stream streak. Let's go. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. I think we're good. Oh, for fuck's sake, Arian. Don't close that bottle. Please tell me I put a temp timer on it. Alright. Oh shit. Okay. But yeah, flight was okay. Hell yeah, dude. But yeah, in terms of going back to the whole Miltank thing, again with Miltank, as if it wasn't enough with rollout. With rollout and the Lumberry, it has Milk Drink, which heals about half of its health. That paired with the fact that there's 2 super potions means that this Pokemon can heal itself to full 7 times. Please meet you, I'm Maylene and I'm the gym leader. I don't really know what it means to be strong or how I got to be the gym leader, but I'll do the best as I can as a gym leader. I take that very seriously whenever you're ready. Bring it on, bitch. Don't show me your feet, please. That was okay. I got sick as I landed. Major pollution here. I've got to keep golden now. I had to keep golden now, so I'd have got to keep picking me. Aw, Mom screamed with joy. Mom screamed with joy, and even Dad's like, hold on, I'm still processing. Ah. It's even worse if we have an opposite gender Pokemon. Oh yeah! Oh god, I didn't even get to that part. So, fun shit about Miltank. Miltank's gender in the game is female. Now, bear that in mind. Miltank's gender is confirmed to be female, and it has the move Attract. Your starter has a 87.5% chance to be male. Meaning that Attract will work 7/8 of the time on your starter. If I'm not mistaken. They'll wake up in the morning and realize it wasn't a dream. Oh my god! Oh yeah, there's that, and then there's the move Stomp, which is a stab move that does, if I'm not mistaken, it's either 90 or 120 base power, due to the fact that the move gets stab damage. Same type of tap, boost. But yeah, let's see. Milk Drink Attract, Stomp, Roll. Yeah, that's the biggest difficulty spike I consider in just regular gaming, basically. Ah, my head though. Oh shit, is everything okay with traveling over here? Look, oh, have a good luck, Gianni, all the best. Jesus Christ, my power bank already ran out of battery. No, the pollution here is actually so damn bad. Oh, fuck. I will be sick, there's no way around. Oh, I had no idea that it was actually like... Because I know there are people that meme on India not being the cleanest of locations. I didn't know it was, like, actually that bad in certain places. It's 400 AQ... Wait, hang on, what does that mean? Is that air quality? AQI meaning. Air quality index. Okay. I send you the picture of the sky from the plane. Should I be afraid? Hang on, what was the AQI in Birmingham, where I used to live? Wait, hang on, 400 plus? Hold on a second, let me have a look. Oh god. Right, for a comparison. Like, or for my own comparison, more or less. I used to live in Birmingham. See that line? That's smoke. I believe you. And people in the UK consider Birmingham to be one of the worst places to live in terms of, like, the air quality. Because, and a friend of mine stated that there is, like, a smog that rises from the city. The worst its air quality index gets is 48. I worry that I would just... I think my lungs would just explode. I shall admit, you are much too strong. Yeah. Under 50 is good. Yeah, that's what I worry about. Under 50 is where it should be. Should explain the official leave. Oh, finally we can use fly. Shame that my Pokemon can't do it. Anything reaching 300 is deadly. Oh no. Are you gonna be okay? Are you gonna be alright, mate? I will be sick for 2 weeks. Oh no. Sorry to hear it though, mate. Beef, can you help me some Glycoons to... Oh, this will be fun. We'll be safe but recovering once I'm back. Well, yeah, it don't sound great, to be fair. Okay, I'm trying to... It's okay, I'm trying to run away. Goodness me. You know what, you got any countries in mind that you would move to instead of India? I mean, there's like 200 countries. Delhi's hit 1,000 pretty regularly. Jesus Christ. Take a guess. Well, as long as it's not France. Is it France? Because if it is, I'm gonna be there. It is not France. Okay, then it's alright in my book. My apologies for the pro-France slander. Hang on. Wait, what's the country that Hardlock... I think Hardlock's just mentioned it to me before, but I probably shouldn't say it, but... Because I know for a fact that, you know, it might be considered doxing or something. Yep, over there. Ah. Fair enough, fair enough. That's the first goal. Ew. If not that, then, like, New Zealand, I suppose. Ooh, that's a good shout. Because me and a friend of mine were very tempted to, like, look into getting a visa for, like, holiday, what's it called? Holiday working visa. And some of the particular places that we've got in mind are New Zealand, Australia, and Canada. He's helping me find work. I'm going to be locking it in this weekend. Ooh, go on. I'll just say this. I saw a blue sky for the first time and go, Jesus Christ. That is a very concerning thing to hear. Oh God. Goodness me, though. Sorry, I can't not look at that fucking... at that image of the gap between the smog and the regular skyline. That is terrifying. I am seriously gonna need to put my phone on charge somewhere else. Yeah, never seen a blue sky till like 2021 when I was 20 years old. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, God. You've been missing out. You've been missing out on the sky, my dude. Let me put my phone on charge real quick. I moved back to College City last year, so when I realised big fluffy clouds are a real thing. Oh no! Wait until you realise what that big orange ball is. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've seen a rainbow. Oh dear God. That is a scary thought. Jesus. Goodness me. Oh, hello. Have no fear, I've come running. I heard children feuding with two black. Who the fuck is this guy? This dude is just showing up after everything happens. And it's been life as I've known it. What? You know what? This feels similar to the... what's it called? You know those people who do, like, little gags of, what's it called? Of, like, life in other countries. Like, somebody from Canada goes down to, like, LA or something like that. They ask where they're from, and some regular California just goes, Canada? Oh, must have been cold. And then they just kind of go in on it and just go, yes, it was. Or we went out in the cold months of July. Not used to seeing the sunlight for many months. We would go ice fishing, with hopes to return home with a food. Oh hell yeah, we can actually fly on this thing. Sounds like breathing. What was that? Let's get rid of that one. Okay, this is going to make life at least a little bit easier, since now we can at least fly around. I'm so fast. Well, to be fair, you have been traveling for quite a bit. I thought I'd go shower, but I'm dissolving. Huh. Wait, what? You're dissolving from the water? Okay. Hang on. Wait a minute. This might be something. No, it isn't. Okay. I'm dissolving from tired. I thought you were melting. Melting! Oh, what a world, melting. Oh, okay, this is just the same thing. Okay, that's helpful. You, R&D. You. Okay, none of these guys are helpful. What can I get? Is there any? Hang on, let me try talking to him again. It might just be that I need to go off and go somewhere else. Oh, Pastore. Oh, okay, I know where to go now. Okay, what's the quickest way there? Because Pastoria is there, and... oh. Never mind, we can make it there. Easy. Just need to go down and then to the left. Simples. Ah, dear. But yeah, if you do need to rest, do feel free, because, like, that shit important. Yeah, I'll go clean up in 10 minutes. I have to wait for a meeting A meeting? I thought you were on holiday. Alright, let's see how Fly does. Let's see how you do in battle. No, that's not terrible. You can finish this on your own, I think. I can just fly around. Thesis meeting. I have no holidays until this is done. Oh. Hang on. How long is a flight in India? Goodness. Because you make it sound so easy and convenient. Till April. No, I mean like how easy is it to fly like from one place to another? Oh, it's not. Oh. Because like in the UK, like you can fly from like one side of the country to another, but more people use the train line to do so. So as a result, most people associate going to the airport with cross-country travel, which is a bit more of a pain because UK is tiny. Oh yeah. India is huge. Yeah. I am aware of the size difference. A 3-hour flight is a 3-day train. Ah, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, like, hang on, what's the longest train I've ever been on? Because, like, I've been on... Oh, is it Birmingham to Edinburgh? Our trains are also not very comfy. Oh, wait, it's not the... Oh, what's it I'm thinking of? They're not as crowded as they're made out to be, are they? Surely. Like, you know those, like those memes that you see where there's people, like, borderline dangling off the side? They are? Oh, no. Because I've been on crowded trains. Great, we're also 2 million people. I'm aware. But not all of them are going to be using a train at the same time, are they? But yeah, as I was trying to say earlier, I've been on crowded trains, but I've not been on trains that are like that. Because, like, the worst I've had is when I've had to push through about 20 people just to get off. Like 60% of them do. Jesus Christ. Even though our metro system in Delhi is like, you know, that diagram. Wait, is it? Hang on. Oh, I see it. It's pretty well designed, to be fair. I'm assuming the Delhi Metro. Oh, that's not so different from the London Underground. Okay, I'll fuck with it. Delhi Metro during peak hours is often solid. To be fair, it seems very well built. I will give it credit there. Coming from somebody who has used, like, train lines all across England and that kind of thing. Delhi Metro was phenomenal. Guess how college interview went? Oh, did you skunk it? Or did you get in? It's not skunked, is it? You did good? I'm betting you did good. Yep, they left me and told me to get out. Aww. Did you steal something on the way out? I'm going to eat them. Did you steal something on the way out? Because if they've actually done that, is what I would say if I was a lying little peach. Oh. They offered me a place on the course. Hell yeah! Well done, my dude. Did you steal something on the way out? Oh, I got Spring to touch my jaw. I got you. More importantly, did you steal something on the way out? Supposed to take the free samples. Sorry, I did not steal anything. Did you even go to an interview there? Like, it's the rule, dude. You're an interview for a job, you go to a receptionist desk and just go, hello, I'm here for work. Give me 1 second, then you're in reception alone. You've got about a minute. So then you basically just go behind the reception desk, you take a keyboard, take some pens. That's why you bring a rucksack with you everywhere. Everywhere. Those are probably how I keep failing to get a job. It's a miracle that you're a teacher. Oh yeah, why would I want to steal from a school? Most of that shit's got gum stuck on it. I don't want that. But yeah, well done though, Spring. You did good. Have they given you like grade requirements or like conditions you gotta reach? Or is it an unconditional? You looked at my predicted grades and said, yeah, that's all good. Okay, so just reach your predicted grades. Because I remember when I was... Ah, goodness me. When I was having an... It's just a 4 in Maths and English that I needed easy. Fair enough, fair enough. I remember when I was having me interviews for the... what's it called? When I was resitting 6th form. And the one in particular that I needed to have an interview for, like major interview. Wait, 4 out of... 4 is a... It's the grading system in the UK where 4 is like the same as a C. Four is basically like a C grade. Excuse me. Also like out of 10. The way the grading system for GCSEs work in the UK is there's grade 9, which is like top tier, top 1% of the country level. 8, which is like A star or A plus. 7, which is A. 6, which is B. 5 and 4, which are both technically C grade, but one's like low C, one's high C. I'm predicting a 9 in Spanish. You are top 1% of Spanish people in England. Oh, what? It's a 9 scale? Yeah, that kind of. So the ones beneath 4 are, there's 3, which is the equivalent of a D. There's 2, which is the equivalent of an E. 1 equivalent of F. And then the worst you can possibly do is a U, which is ungradable. So when you do so badly, they just kind of... They don't give you the paper, they show you the door. Okay, I'll be right back, one month. No worries, no worries. But yeah, I'm happy to hear that stuff's all gone well for you, Spring. That's what we like to see. But yeah, I remember when I was a lot younger. Seeded bread, yum. Oh yeah, I remember when I was younger and I was going into my resets of 6th form. We did have one interview. There was an interview. Well, not one interview. There was a number of them. There was one for each subject, but the one that had real depth to it was when I was going into sports science. Because I'd not done sports science before. I'd shown what I could do since I had a certificate in sports leadership, and I'd shown my science grades. But my first part of being on the sports science course was very conditional, where I basically had to pass the first semester. If I didn't, I was gone. Saw quite a few people kick off in that way. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, the other two were computer tech and business, where I was already doing those in A levels and I was already doing them quite well. As a result, it was okie dokie. But yeah, I'm really happy for you though. I mean, what interview wasn't that bad, was it? Wasn't too bad or anything like that. Oh, what you say? Shit, sorry, I've had a mouthful of pretzels for the past hour, so I do apologise if any of my words have come out a bit badly. Interview wasn't too hard, was it? Wasn't any questions you didn't feel like you could truly answer? Yum. Yeah. Pretzels. I got this, I think it's a Polish snack from nearby Sainsbury's, which is basically just pretzel sticks. And on the back it says, I can't pronounce it, but Tak Paustaj Legendary Smack, which I've definitely not pronounced correctly, but fuck it, we ball. Very telling when your smack is legendary. They just ask, do you want to do drama? Do you like drama? Yeah, do your song. That was really good. Do you want a place? Pretzel sticks, red packet. Yellow and blue. Not the ones I get, no. Also, just ignore that I rinsed about 7 grand out of this guy. Good God. Making so much money in this game. I swear one of these houses is like a H&M something or other. Go karate, so gotta go. Bye bye. Oh, take care. It was lovely to have you. All the best. God, I'm going to be revisiting this guy so many times and spend so many fucking hours in the underground. Okay, let me heal my Pokemon up. Then I should probably change this to show the time. There we go. Nice. Also, it's only just occurred to me that this is the... If I'm not mistaken, this is the original Game Boy coloring. And then that is Game Boy coloring of the Game Boy Light, so it's just for the backlight. Magic. Magic. Okay. This is easy. This is piss easy. Beat up a child. Also work on my Pokemon with my spirit. Train in your ghost. Alright, B-Barrel. Easy. Get out the way. Our trainee might be tougher than our gym leader. Jesus. Lovely start to the gym. Alright, swap no with Benedict. Zoom around this way, up that way, through here. And then I am gonna need you. Might just fight you for the fun of the game.
I wield the stupendous power of water. Don't think you can win.
Uh-huh.
The fisherman boy. Whiscat. Oh no.
That is not good. Right, I do have an idea of what I can do here. That might not be a great idea. Okay, yawn. I've got it. I think I've got it. There is one Pokemon I have that can do something, and it's George. So we've yawned him. I'm going to switch into Bidoof. That way I guarantee a clean switch. Says it will use Water Pulse. Take out Bidoof. Fall asleep. Switch into George. And then through George, Grass Knot, finish the fight. What? Okay, fair enough. George is gonna need to be a bit stronger. Okay. Drink water. Bet. 1 second. There we go. The kid wins anyway. But wait, I do not know what that guy just said. Okay, I need to go over this way. Okay. I've been around the world going from place to place training Pokemon. It's this gym I've chosen to make my home. You can bet it's tough. Okay, creepy boy. Sailor Damien. Okay, Wingull. Okay, I know just what to do. Also, I'm surprised that these guys have level 31s already. It feels like oh yeah, we literally have just gone from Veilstone to Pastoria. There is going to be a little bit of a jump to be expected, but we'll be fine. We've got no. Just a shockwave should be fine. Easy, easy. Benedict growing up a bit. No, growing up a bit. Pelipper. Okay, I'm going to switch back into Benedict, because Benedict could do with some more levels. Okay, Pelipper. It's the same type matchup, so No should be able to take it out with Thunderbolt. Gotta be a bit more cautious with this one. And we're fine. You win. Easy. Okay, we good. Nice. Okay, 54. Damien, truly top class tough. Thanks for the money. Okay, need to press you. And go along this way. Run along this way. Oh, fuck off. I want to become a strong trainer like Crasherwick. I bet you do. I bet the sailor was shocked by his development. Well, yeah, I don't know what he expected. He was talking about being tough when he only has 2 Pokemon. One of them is just the lesser version of the other one he has. Also, this kid has 3 Pokemon. I'm willing to bet each of them are going to be like, it's going to be the Azurill line. Like Azurill, Marill, and Azumarill. Okay, first one down. Azuma, I called it. What did I just say? Giant. No, oh, I don't know how to explain it, but why does this look like? Have you watched Adventure Time? The same shape as that one time Jake goes, egging me. One thing I love about older Pokemon games is gym design. Oh, absolutely. I know where you're coming from, since a lot of the newer games don't really have a gym design. Like, at least, like the very first gym you go into at least has some rocks to set the aesthetic. Or, goodness me. And they carried it on with the gym design up until like Sun and Moon, Sun, Ultra Moon. But then you get to Sword and Shield, where each of the gyms is just football stadium recolored. And then you get to Scarlet and Violet, where there is no difference between each gym building. Black and White had the best gyms. Let me think. Which one do I think had the best gyms? Oh god, I'm very torn between Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or maybe X and Y. I did like the gyms in X and Y. Oh, right. Oh. That's my take on it, at least. Yeah, Black and White and Black 2 White 2 had some very good gyms. Will agree. X and Y gyms were fire. Oh, absolutely. I mean, admittedly, some of them were a bit weird. Like you had, let me think. But they at least fit within the theme. Like the very first gym, Bug-type gym, they throw you on a spider web. Second gym, rock gym. They set up a massive rock wall, being like a mountain to climb, and I think that was kind of sick. Third one, roller ring. Fourth one, a little bit more focused on the character you were fighting rather than the physical thing. But it's like this massive. Oh god, how do I even explain the Ramos gym? Because I swear it was like a what's it called? Like a massive. Felt like a massive playpen, to be honest. Also, I'm terribly sorry, I'm gonna have to be right back. Please do give me a minute or two. Alright. Let's get back into things, shall we? Right. Let's do this. But yeah, I do believe that X and Y may have had the best gym designs in Pokemon. Especially when considering like how much further there is to go in. Where there was, what was it? Lumio City had one that was sick. Like the electric type gym literally being in the Eiffel Tower. That shit was elite. Actually fucking elite. Go. Okay, easy. Okay. Need to know. Black and White had you rock climb and dragon. True. Very true, that's a good point. Goodness me. But yeah, one thing I will put in Black and White's favor though is that the gyms were at least strong. Because like X and Y had some pretty easy gyms. Pretty fucking easy gyms, all things considered. Especially when compared to what we had before. It's like easiest comparison I can make between X and Y is goodness. The final gym leader. The last one. Where you have Drayden and I don't remember the name of the final gym leader in X and Y. Both of which had three They had 3 Pokemon each. But it feels like Drayden did a lot more with his team through using Druddigon, Fracture, and Haxorus rather than the 3 that the Ice Tech guy used, which I don't remember the entire team. It was like, he had an Abomasnow as his ace, which should have had Mega Evolution in my opinion. It was so wasted that it didn't have it. You know? Okay, I might be fucked. Yeah. Okay. Oh, some missed gym puzzles. Not same. Especially since, yeah. Which games I'm thinking of that basically had 0 puzzles? Because like, Sun and Moon at least had, I don't know if it's called them puzzles. You just kind of fought your way through. Or at least you fought your way through most of them. There's the sound effects gone from this game. Or have I just turned the volume down way too much? I mean, Sun and Moons didn't have gyms. Yeah, I'm talking about the trials. Sorry, the trials. But yeah, the areas where you did the trials were interesting. Also, I need to fucking heal my Pokemon. But the areas where you did the trials were interesting. It's just that the what's it called? The ways to go through the trials weren't all that. Know what I mean? I get you. Yeah. Because the only one I can really think of that had a puzzle to it was Ultra Sun and Moon, the Electric Trial. We had to like rotate Pokemon around and stuff like that. But then the one immediately afterwards was like just using the, what was it called? Pokemon like scanner thing, the camera. Which could have been a really cool nod to what's that Phantom Photographer game that had a reference in Smash Bros. Shit, I've gone in a circle. Ah, there we go. Something zero. Hang on. Let me search up real quick. Phantom Photographer game. No shot. Fatal Frame! Yeah, it could have been a really cool Fatal Frame reference, but it's just one of those things where when Nintendo wanted people to, or Game Freak rather, wanted people to use this one game mechanic that not that many people really cared for. Which I imagine is part of why it didn't come back in... which game was it? Which is a good part of why it didn't really come back in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Or at least... Oh wait, no, it kind of came back with the... I have Zero in my head. Oh no. Area Zero, maybe? Which feels really strange, because I don't know why they kept Area Zero until, like, post-game content. That feels incredibly strange to me, you know? Like, I would have thought that you could explore at least, like, segments and then work your way through as you work through the game. You know? Like, you get a certain amount of these tokens, and then you can go a certain amount of the way through. Oh, no. I swear there's no sound coming from the opposing Pokemon. No, I had Fatal Frame in my head, I just thought it had another name. It might be the... because I swear it has like a different name in Japanese, like that. Oh, its original Japanese title is Zero, and there's various European locations that call it Project Zero. That might be it. In North America and Western markets, it's called Fatal Frame. That might be it. Ah. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the explanation. Or at least the one that makes the most sense. Oh my god, I'm realizing the problem now. Oh dear. So it wasn't that there was no sound. It's that the sound on this side of the screen is only played in the right earpiece, and I couldn't have my right earbud out. That makes sense. Cool Project Zero in Europe. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it's called Zero in Japan, I think. Project Zero by the sounds of it in Europe. And then in Western markets like England, I'm assuming Australia, USA, all of that stuff, it's Fatal Frame. But yeah, it's just one of those things where like the fans of that type of thing would just play Fatal Frame. So it's not really appealing to like the major Pokemon demographic, you know? Well, in comparison, there's other sets where there's other Pokemon gyms that do much more to what, like the whole puzzle aesthetic. Since RPGs are just supposed to have them, aren't they? You know, you can't just brute force away from everything. For fuck's sake, Dennis, wake up! This has been a billion times when you've been asleep now. That's wrong. Click the wrong fucking... How are you confused? You're asleep! Oh, of course. Supposed to have what? Puzzles? It's an RPG. I mean, every good RPG, at least that I can know, has puzzles in there somewhere. Like, look at Baldur's Gate 3, look at Persona 5, look at Dragon's Quest. Dragon's Quest 11, is it? Alright, Dennis, if you could stay alive, that'd be amazing. That's true. I mean, look at... Oh, God, what are some other ones I can think of? Like, almost every Final Fantasy has a puzzle in there somewhere. Am I gonna fucking lose to a Quagsire? Don't... Oh, for fuck's sake, is this thing gonna be faster than me now? Because RPGs don't go for reflexes, but strategies and smarts. Exactly! I do like when there are RPGs that force you to use reflexes as well. Like Clair Obscur with the parry system. Okay, Benedict, please give me a good move. What? What was that? Sea Stars is a good example. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, as a result, it's just one of those things where it's like, if there is puzzles, it just helps to give the game a bit more depth, you know? Even Resident Evil, a game that basically forces you to have good reflexes, has them, you know? Okay, how the fuck are you awake? Oh my, just my bloody luck. Just my... Well, you seeing this? You actually... And that's gonna... We're dead. We're actually dead. What a load of bollocks. We're cooked. We're actually cooked. We are actually cooked. Yep, we are actually cooked. Ah, for fuck's sake, where's it? And the mad part is, if that had moved in this, we probably could have won. Action games, you need to adjust the flow of puzzles to the flow of the game. Yeah, but you need a decent balance. You know? You need a good balance between action and, you know, puzzle. Easiest example in Resident Evil that I can think of is... Have you played Resident Evil 2? So in that one you have... what's it called? If you played Resident Evil 2, you might recall the Raccoon City Police Department has like different locked, like, what's it called? Different code locks? Only play Village and a chunk of Zero. And you have, wait, what the fuck is that? Wood carving in the Pokemon Krogan, even though it's made of wood, it looks like poison. That's probably not a good sign. But yeah, no, since you've played, I would recommend that you check out Resident Evil Biohazard at some point. Personal favourite of mine out of all of the Resident Evil games. Oh yeah, and that... goodness me. It's chock full of puzzles, and as well as that, it includes a lot of points where if you don't pick up an item, you won't really be able to progress. Like, easiest thing I could mention would be, and it shares this in Resident Evil Village. Like, there was a point in Village where if you don't pick up a... what was it? What was it that was, like, on the ground somewhere? I think it was after you beat one of the Dimitrescu daughters. You can pick up a... Sanguine Virginius, or something like that. Like some sort of bottle of wine that you need to progress. But if you ignore it, like, it's a very easy thing to miss, because I've missed it before. And if you end up missing it, you end up wasting about... You can risk wasting quite a bit of time, you know? And I know there's some experience, because I've wasted that time. But yeah, Zero, however, I got to admit, from what I have played, Zero is one of my less... Not my least favourite Resident Evil, because like there's Resident Evil 2 right there. But there are a lot of Resident Evil games I would rather play, rather than Zero. I might play it on stream at some point, but it's just the inventory system that I have a problem with, if I'm going to be honest. You know what I mean? Since there's no cloud storage system, it's just, if there's an item that you want, you can pick it up. If you don't want it, you just kind of have to leave it on the floor. If you need it, please go back and get it, fuck boy. What do you mean it's 2 hours behind you? Oh well, what a shame. Get walking. Chop, Rebecca Chambers. No wonder Rebecca was so fucking done in Resident Evil 1. No wonder we never saw him after that. She was already done with everyone's shit after not having storage. What if that's why she's no longer in the games? She just found a storage box and went into there forever. Oh my god, I get you. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm so glad that every Resident Evil game, basically forever afterwards, just has some sort of storage. Of some kind and variety. You know? Your inventory at 0 is so small. Honestly, like, my personal favorite inventory system in all of Resident Evil. Oh, goodness me. I'm stuck between a few. I do like the way that it works in Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 Remake. But I do have a soft spot for Resident Evil 2's. Since not only does Resident Evil 2 have a very similar one to what is in Resident Evil... Not Resident Evil 2, sorry, Resident Evil 7. Because not only do they have one that is similar to what's going on in Resident Evil 2 and 3, but it's also... like, it has a custom artwork. And I think that is Sue? I think it's just really cool. Resident Evil 7 inventory. Like, like, it is a bit simple, admittedly. Since everything's like, you know, it either takes up one piece of space or two pieces of space. But do you mind if I send you this picture real quick, Gianni? Hang on, one second. Make sure I've definitely got you up there. But yeah, do you mind if I send you this picture for a general idea of what I mean? Send me, go ahead. Okay. Like, because bringing up your inventory for a bit of context looks something like that. And something that I love is, one, it's very simple, very to the point. Everything that's on the top row is in your offhand. Not your offhand, sorry, is like a inventory option of like, oh hey, quick button 1, quick button 2, quick button 3, and those come up. And everything has like a custom piece of artwork, and I think that's really cool. I like that, you know? Like, it's got a lot of heart in it, rather than it looks nice. Yeah, it has a very like old-time type of feel, rather than what's a decent comparison? From Resident Evil 2 and 3, where, admittedly, theirs is very similar. It is the same structure, but it is just an image of what is there. You know? And it makes the one in Resident Evil 7 feel a lot more special, you know? Gives it that little bit of spice to it. A bit of waz on it, if you will. Good work. Wait, I was saying there's one more. I wanted to buy a lot more. $8 grand. Big money. Seems the Undertow pulled me under. Also, I love that I've spent about 40,000 in-game dollars on fucking like healing items, and I've used none of them. But yeah. Thing in Zero was, I left shotgun ammo in the train because there wasn't a shotgun. That ammo was gone because you can't go back. Oh no. I'm not a fan of the way Zero's inventory system works. I'm really not a fan of it. Like, it does encourage you to, like, backtrack and check out places that you otherwise might choose to intentionally miss. Since I know that I've done that in other games, like God of War, for example, when you get new weapons, you can, or when you get like new attachments to your current weapons, you can go back and explore things that you otherwise wouldn't have been able to before. But it's an optional thing. A lot of it should be optional, not forced, like in Resident Evil 0. Or at least not forced in the way that Resident Evil 0 does it, you know? My first question is, why do you give me shotgun ammo in an area where you don't get a shotgun? To be fair, a lot of the other Resident Evil games do something similar. Like, one that I can think of would be the third floor of the Raccoon City Police Department, which is if you go straight up there, there is a lock. Excuse me. There's a locker that has Magnum rounds. You don't get Magnum ammo until until pretty late in the game. As a result, you know, it does end up wasting an inventory slot. Happy birthday, dickhead. Squish, welcome in. Thank you so much, my dude. Everything okay with you? Oh yeah. At least there, you can take this this Magnum round and then just put it in a box. You know? That game had a storage box. Yeah. And at least in that way, it gives like a hint of what's to come. And that way you can just put it in a storage box. So that you're reminded for later, and then just go, oh, there was a reason to get it. There was a reason for it. But in Resident Evil 0, no. It's not very good. Doom? Man, I love Dr. Doom. I love that game. Oh dear. I'm sick. Don't be sick. That's for ill people. What have I done, you're asking? Well, technically speaking, it wasn't me. The package arrived, see? That was a bomb. Named the Galactic Bomb. Me? I was told to push the button. So I did. Like, boink! Oh, that's right. Mustn't forget the test results you report. Hold on, wait. So, you were aware of what was in the box. And you were told to push the button on the box. Likely being told to activate what was in the box, which you knew was a bomb, so you were admitting to the crime in front of the gym leader with 2 additional witnesses. This guy has fucked himself over legally. Also in 0 you can hold like 6 items per cap. Oh, fuck, no. I'll be looking while I make that. No worries, Squish, take care. You daft. God, your mask's absurd. Great Marsh is invaluable. You two, do not follow me. Don't let anyone else in either. That'd be big trouble if there's any of that bomb left. To be fair, his... I don't know how to... Hang on, wait, let me search Crush Wake's mask real quick. You know what? Yeah, his mask looks like a very weird pair of pants. I'ma be honest. It looks like a thong a freak would wear. He's nuts. Arian, welcome in. How you doing? There we go. Still studying, so... fair enough. Fair enough, lad. Hopefully everything's going okay. Hopefully everything's alright. Okay, I just need to keep pestering this person. Need the energy from the Valley Windworks to make this. It would take a scientific genius to make something like this. Therefore, our boss, who made this, is a scientific mechanical genius. You were eavesdropping. I was just thinking out loud. No, I'm not going to waste my energy knocking you around. Okay, creepy guy. Ay. Okay. Alright, we can see where it... Why? Airlight... Ooh, okay. That could be good for the time being on Togetic. Boys Galactic Bomb. It's a pretty big wallop. This baby, there's not much we can't blow up. Wonder if they've got planned for this. Oh, no.
Oh my god, it's International Police!
Oh, my friend, that cargo. Oh, that. And the Team Galactic report is worrisome. That's why I've come. You say the cargo. There was a bomb, and there was an explosion. The explosion was at the Great Marsh. Furthermore, you are pursuing a man with a funny bowl haircut, in an outfit that is very strange. In other words, that is the Team Galactic. Oh, no. How did I miss it? Ah, looker. This time you've made a mistake of the ages. The man who I have seen running away, he was the bearer of the bomb. After this will not do. Wait, I say! I swear to God, this guy does fucking nothing. Has this guy actually done anything yet? Like, genuine question. Because I don't think this guy has stopped any crimes. Ah, my friend, it is you. Yes, I am at this hotel now. I am interviewing the people to see if they've seen anyone suspicious. I would like your assistance. Go search outside, if you will. The suspect, he may have already slipped away ahead unnoticed. He's gonna slip away further if he bloody sit around here. He adopted Emma. Oh yeah, he did do that. The thing is, there's this guy who's bombed somewhere, and he's just running away again. That new world, the new universe that our boss was talking about. It's making me giddy thinking about when we use this thing. Where? You were eavesdropping. I was only talking to myself. You're persistent too. I'm pooped out from all the running. But I'm not going to battle you. That's what he runs like. That's what his running sounds like. Exactly like that. Still on my tail, the lake's within sight. You leave me no choice, my Pokemon will KO you. Why would you do it here? If the lake is not even... You're... really? Oh wow, who would have seen it coming? But yeah, it is true that Luca has adopted Emma. But like, what has he done? Like, what has he actually done to be as useful as he's supposed to be here? You know? Because so far he's getting carried by a... How old is Lucas in this game? 10? I can't battle anymore. I'm running on fumes. I'll give this to the commander. I wish. I got to use it at the lake. What is he doing? Oh, Cynthia, hello. Oh, hello, long time no see. How's your Pokedex filling up? Came to research folklore about the lake, but it doesn't appear as if the lake is open to the public right now. Read the folklore about it. They say it's an island inside the lake, and that is the mirage of a Pokemon. It's legendary. No one must enter the chamber of that Pokemon. Alright, I'd still be about something else. Maybe when the Galactic Goon run off to... Is this your older sister? Does it look? No, she didn't. Oh, hang on, wait, does this imply that Lucas has an older sister in the game? that Barry doesn't know of, or is Barry just absolutely thick? What is the lore of the Pokemon? Sweet told me about telling you that. Seems like a wild out of control. I want this to see the teacher unless we get you around. Okay. He's your friend? No. He's more impatient than he is energetic. Yeah. Like what I was saying earlier. With the Psyduck. Yeah. Psyduck huddle with their heads in their hands. Use medicine. Oh, that'll be helpful. Hang on. Route 210. Okay, where is that? Let me see if I can remember that off the top of my head. That is... Benedict. Route 210. That's there, isn't it? Oh! That'll let me go there. Oh, okay. Does that provide anything? I feel like there's not much point to go there, if I'm going to be honest. Because what I need is to get strength. And I can only get that from here, I think? And then once I've got strength, I can just go here and then go into Mount Coronet. Can I completely avoid Celestic Town? Oh wait, it's probably where... That's probably where we get Surf, isn't it? Probably. Let me go to Solaceon. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I need... In order to get there, I need to use Defog. Which I'm probably only... Yeah, only Benedict can use it. But to be fair, Benedict doesn't really have any moves except Fly and Yawn. So we might as well get rid of... I'll get rid of Metronome. I'll get rid of it. And then I'll just go to the move deleter late in the game or something. I would use PK Hex for it, but like, that feels disingenuous. It feels... Oh. Daytime has changed. Secret potion. Wow! Need to be cured of a chronic headache. Give me a chronic headache. Alright, go. Oh, there's one little guy. Goodness me. You know what? Use a secret potion will give you no stuff for chronic headaches. No one's been able to figure out what caused a big favour with this old charm. Alright. Also, fun fact of in real life lore, I suppose. Back when I used to play Pokemon Diamond and Pearl rather than Platinum, I was not able to understand how to do the whole Psyduck thing. So as a result, I never understood what I was supposed to do. So I just grinded. I just played more of the game thinking, I know what I have to do, I just have to get stronger and figure out how to fight these guys. So I ended up with a level 77 Infernape. I still couldn't finish the fucking game. Goodness me. Oh, fuck off, child. I'm one of the ninja trio. Being discovered means I must battle. I don't think it does, but you do you, buddy. Okay, Croagunk, that'll be fine. Yeah, I had the instant help me out. A for effort. Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, once I figured it out, I had one Pokemon that was over leveled because I was one of those, like, you know those 5-year-olds who only train their starter Pokemon? Because training anything else is, you know, too much effort. I was one of those. So by the time I reached the Elite Four, I had a level 80 Infernape. And then my next best Pokemon was either a Steelix I'd found on Victory Road, or Dialga. You a 5-year-old? No, I was like 6. I was already too old to be doing that sort of shit. I was already too old to be doing it, but I was just doing it anyway because I didn't know better. I don't know how to explain it, but Philgunk just feels like it would be a pervert. Look at that little smile. Ah, 6-year-old Brett cute. Bro, I was a little dickhead. I was a little dickhead back in the day. Ninja Boy Fabian, I can see defeat. I'm sure you do. Snow cute, you know. Nah. Okay, let me swap No around with Benedict. Give Benedict the amulet coin. That way we can get loads of money. Or as it's spelled, Lodsomone. Loads of money. That's how it's spelled. Probably. What's it, Cypher? Good God. What are the odds of finding Cypher here? Hold on. %15 chance encounter rate. That is insane. No, wait, no, it's less. It is less than 15%. It is only this kind of rate in the morning. Good God. That was actually, I probably shouldn't have killed that. Okay, come on. Just defog the place. That'll make this, it'll make it a lot easier. Because the fog causes, what's it called? The fog makes you more likely to miss moves. And that ain't very good. Ninja Tree. Oh, you're struggling to recover. I'll already be the winner. Little dickhead. Ninja Boy Joel. Okay. Goodness me. But yeah, I was not very smart with this game as a child. I will admit. Which is a bit concerning. Considering that I'm supposed to flavour myself as an expert at games like these. Stunky, what can I do against Stunky? I'll go with the Benedict and then swap to Dennis. Okay. Into Benedict. Go into Dennis, and then Dennis should just be able to do this in one. Never mind, maybe not in one, but it'll have me do a good job with Dragon Rage. One more Dragon Rage. Alright. Easy enough, easy enough. Okay. All that. Back into Benedict, because I need Benedict to get more levels, I'll be honest. Especially since we've got Iron Island coming up so soon. Which is when Benedict will be evolving. If I'm not mistaken. Will a shockwave handle it? Should be able to. I see no reason why I wouldn't. Ah, yeah. Scorpy. Oh wait, Benedict can handle that on his own. Hell yeah. Bish, bash, bosh. And we've won. Well, we should have won at least. By the way, do you take raid suggestions? And by the way, at the end of stream, so I've been off topic. No, that's okay. Yeah, I take suggestions. Why are you asking? Push the fence rose. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why I can smell like stew or something. Well, I suggest we raid Scotland. We raid in the Scottish. Was that you supposed to be fumbling more? Well, daft titties. Oh dear. We can't be raiding Scotland. They made a whole movie about what happens if you do that. Or Scott? Wait, is that an actual Twitch channel? Or is this a funny hee hee ha ha? Shockwave. Okay, you should be able to tank that, George. You'll be fine. Okay, Mach Punch. In one? Okay, in two. God, okay, George needs to get a bit better. And by a bit better, I mean I need to level him up like twice so that we can finally evolve George. It's a funny hee hee ha ha. It's a funny hee hee ha ha. But yeah, no, we can't be raiding Scotland. There's been entire movies about what happens when we do that. You ever watch Braveheart? Which is mad to think of. Like, they have Mel Gibson play a Scottish character. Who, was he Australian or was he American? The last time it can go well. No. No. I should probably search up the real life comparison map that was. There's no way that was based off of nothing. Okay, Grottle. Benedict can handle it. Probably. If not, I'll just switch into George. Curse. Oh no. Yeah, that's gonna raise your attack and your defense.
Luckily, we're not doing that. Goodbye.
Okay, and that was really not as good as I was hoping for. Alright, I will... You know what? I think my best move would be to swap into George, actually, for this one. Since George's best move in this situation is Flamethrower. Special attack. And the reason why that's good is that this guy's raising his physical defense and has done nothing special. Which make this work all the more better. Plus, it's super effective, so it should just take out one guy. Like that. There we go. Oh, not a lot of experience from that. I'm surprised. Thought it would have got a little more than that. A little bit more than that. Oh god, there's a lot. You seem to have a lot of confidence and say if it's justified. We shall see. Monkey! Hello Nick, how you doing? Oh, I watched a video about London. How is that? That city is looked at in the country. Oh no, it's a place that I don't like to visit unless I have to. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people see London, like, when they're coming from abroad, yeah, London's fucking brilliant, but like, there's much better areas I'd rather be in the UK, because like, London's cramped, it's overpacked, it's fucking littered to shit. Like, there's a lot of issues. And personally, I'd rather not visit London unless I have to. You know? I'm second. No way. So yeah, as a result, I've not been to London in... I've been there in about a year now. There is a better place to live, to to live and stuff. Yeah, 100%. Especially considering how fucking expensive it is to live there. Because like, fun fact about how expensive is it to live in London? London house prices. Let's have a look. Right move, London. Let's have a cheeky look, shall we? Apartment. Can I not get an apartment? Can I just get a house? Flats. No properties. Right. Oh my god. I want something that isn't an apartment. Big sold. Just show me. Show me a house. Flat. Semi-detached. Okay. So, I found a semi-detached house that is currently going for... Oh wait, no, not currently going, sorry. 7,500... No, not 7,000... Oh dear god, my... George died. Yeah. So... There's a house that's been sold. Not even in, like, prime London. And it's £750,000. For that price, what can I buy with £750,000? What can I buy? That is almost double the average house price in the UK. Almost double. What else can I do? What else could I do with that kind of money? I mean, it's $250,000 as well. How much is it for a Scottish island? Scottish Islands price. Because, like, I've seen these islands in Scotland where, like, they're these tiny ones that you can't really do a massive amount with, but you can buy them for about 80 grand. And it's when there's stuff like that, that prices being that high, 750,000 for a house in London, fucking hell. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How much is that in rupees? Uh, 90,264,000 rupees. I don't know. That feels like a bit much. That feels like quite a lot. come on, no. Come on, no. What would be a good place to live? Like, in my country, no one wants to live in Mumbai. But a place like Kombi or... Is it pronounced Lucknow, or is it pronounced differently? I'm assuming it's pronounced differently. Okay, come on now. Come on, finish him, finish him. Get in there, lad. Get in there. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Cypher. Fucking more? Alright, we can take this guy out earlier. Okay, Thunderbolt. Oh yeah, a lot of people in the UK though recommend living in like... There is no proper way to say it. Ah, okay. Oh yeah. As a result, Nigel, places that people tend to recommend, like if you're able to have a bit more control over where you work and if you can work somewhere remotely, like if you can do remote work, then most people often recommend like living in like very isolated areas, like the Cotswolds is a big one. I've seen people recommend. And only problem is it's not really close to anything like major, but it's very nice. It's very like what's the words I'm looking for? They're a lot more off-grid, I suppose. You know what I mean? And as a result, it feels like you end up knowing a lot more people, because people are there in a much more tight-knit community. In the game that I face the difficulty spike, I turned up the difficulty spike and grind in the previous area, just because the game gives EXP multiplayer based on difficulty. Oh, that's smart, fair enough. And I wish I could say the same about the games I'd mentioned previously, because let me think. To my knowledge, there isn't an experience multiplier in... Like, there might be one in Dark Souls or Elden Ring somewhere, like you can get more runes or something, but you can lose all of those runes so easily, and it is heartbreaking when it happens. So at one point when I was grinding in Elden Ring a couple of days ago, I had gotten 500,000 runes. I died. I had to go in 5 minutes in-game to get those 500,000 runes back. Didn't get them. They're lost. They're gone. That would be 4 levels that I would have been able to get, but they're gone. They're gone. Can't get them. There is not in Dark Souls, I might be wrong. I mean, I'm just trying to think if there's like an item that increases the amount of souls you get over like a short period. It might not be, I don't know. There probably isn't. This buff physique isn't just for show. Ooh, buff scary man. That don't add him with my choke. Okay, we should be able to take that out. Go on, George. Show me what you can do. Okay, flamethrower. If that doesn't work, we can just use U-turn. I think there is like my memories are kicking. Okay. Alright, we should be able to take this guy out next turn. So long as we don't miss, we'll be fine. Nice. Okay. Also, wait a minute. You can change the difficulty in that game. not played a game where you can just change the difficulty rating in ages.
We ninjas appear when you least expect us.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about the fact that children appear when they least expect them. Okay, flamethrower, go. Okay. Easy, easy. Go back. I'll switch into no for this one. Okay. Also, speaking of... hold on. You can only change it when you leave the dungeon and you have to pay mana to do it. Oh, shit. So, yeah. Speaking of Dark Souls, though, Arian, there is in the Serpent Ring, I was remembering right. Ah, okay. Yeah, if I remember correctly, though, Arian, I'm mistaken, what are the required bosses in? Required bosses, Shadow of Erdtree. There's the 5 required bosses is... Have we skipped the Divine Beast Dancing Lion? We've beaten Rellana. I don't know if we've seen the Twin Moon Knight. Like, there's a few bosses that we need to fight still. But if we get to the right locations, it shouldn't take too long. Like, Elden Ring is almost at its end. So, like... Yeah, you reminded me of that through the whole Serpent Ring mention, because of fucking Mesmer being the abyssal serpent, or whatever it is. Woot woot! Alright, let's see if we can finish this guy off quickly. As a result, I'm going to need to be searching up strategies to beat fucking Elden Ring, since it's almost at its end. Or strategies for the other characters, since we've beaten Malenia. So then it's just a couple of DLC bosses. Then, if we want to do the Citizens, we can, and then just Elden Beast. Alright, go on, George. Go on, George. Although, wait, you changed the difficulty in Doom, because I remember there being a lot of different difficulty ratings in those games. In Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, and Dark Ages. Too much money. Okay, bag, let me switch potion up real quick. Because I want to get a good amount of experience on George before we get to the next gym. Oh, fuck off, man. Very well, I've decided. I'll battle one last time with you, then I'm retiring as a trainer. Oh no! Oh, I feel so bad for this guy. I feel so bad for him, because we're his last battle ever. And because of the way the game is, we kinda have to make him lose. God, we are not a good person. But I have a streak to uphold. Get out of my way. Okay, that should be... Is that enough for George to evolve? I'll keep... will I keep it in? No, I won't keep it in. Go into no. Very good, very nice. Okay, Weasel. Finish off the Thunderbolt quickly. Okay. goodness me. 513. Ponyta, I need to teach Dennis a water type move. Goodness me. We've got water pulse, what am I talking about? I'm just giving that. If this works, I'll actually be shocked. Okay, come on, George. Go on, George. That was not bad. That was not bad at all. Is that going to finish him? Oh my god. I didn't think that would work, but hey, it did anyway. Okay. I've lost. What is this rush I feel? Are you unretiring? Never mind. Yes, this is fun, Pokemon the fun, but I perished, I thought. I'll become locked up, but next time victory is mine. Honestly, I fuck with it. He's a cool old man. Ah, goodness me. Okay. Alright, I am... Oh, goodness me. I think I'm gonna have to call it here though, lads. I gotta go do dinner and oh, it's not space. Oh, fuck off, lady. I'm trying to close up. Go away. I'm gonna close up and see what I can raid into. Who's currently online? Let's see, following. Well, thank you for the stream, bud. Go eat your good dinner. I'm planning on it. It's been a pleasure having you guys though, over. I'm gonna raid into my dude, Midas Marina, who is playing Don't Scream Together. Which is sure the sort of love and sport you would show me, and nonetheless now lads. Take care now. Bye bye.